receive assistants and officers. Welcome assistants, lecturers, assistant research fellows, assistant registrars, principal assistant registrars. Welcome senior lecturers, senior research fellows of the University of Nigeria. Deputy university librarians and deputy registrars. Welcome the directors. Directors of institutes and centers. Welcome the deans of faculty. Senior research fellows. Senior lecturers of the University of Nigeria. We receive the deans of faculty, the directors of institutes and centers, distinguished council members of the University of Nigeria, we receive council members of the University of Nigeria, of course we have the chairman and pro-chancellor governing council. We have other members of the University Governing Council, Mrs. Lawa Halima, Ambassador Bako Sani, Professor Fidelis Ayase, Barrister Ibrahim Zelani, Samuel Dangi, Professor Obina Omujekwe, Professor Lawrence UC Ezanika, Professor Mrs. Uchenna Odo, Professor Joshua Umeifekwem, Professor Kenneth C. of Okansi, Mr. Fimba L. Enugu, Dr. Aaron A. Abo. Of course, we receive principal officers of the university librarian, because we have the registrar, Deputy Vice Chancellor Enugu Campus, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration. We receive our distinguished guests, the Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, eminent personalities for this special convocation ceremony. See the Vice Chancellor and his amiable wife, Dr. Ngozi Iwe, Vice Chancellors of other universities, specifically University of Maiduguri and Borno State University, His Excellency the Governor of Borno State, and His Excellency the Governor of Enugu State. We take the national anthem, please. The University of Nigeria song.
University of Nigeria, my alma mater. Where the nation's potentials to brood in the nest.
Rejoice for the noble ideas, positive for its alone, for dreams come true. Let's rejoice for the giant harvest. My heart love it all, my heart love it all. No woman I lose and I need. And with all love, besides any God, in all of its burning down my soul sublime.
The University of Nigeria, my alma mater.
And rejoice for her naughty friends. The varsity not excited, souls being healed. And rejoice for her music sang.
University of our glory, the pride of our land.
And rejoice for her light will shine. University for its alone, our dreams come true. And rejoice for the giant moment.
My alma
My alma mater, noble hallelujah, and I love you. Such greater love, inside many hearts, the honor and supreme now of all sublime. My alma mater, noble hallelujah, and I love you. Such greater love, inside many hearts. In honor and solemnity,
Thank you very much. May we please be seated. The Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, His Imperial Majesty Oba Adeyeye Eniton Babatunde Ogunwusi, Ojaja II Oni of Ife, ably represented by Professor Jalil, the Pro-Chancellor, University of Nigeria, High Chief Ikechi Emenike, the Vice-Chancellor, University of Nigeria, Professor Charles Arizechukwu Igwe, and his amiable wife, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Administration, Professor Pat Oboko, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Academic, Professor Johnson Orama, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, University of Nigeria, Enugu Campus, Professor Mrs. Edith Nwosu, the Registrar of this great university, Barrister Dr. Chris Ibokwe, the University Librarian, Dr. Promise Ifoma Ilo, the bursar of the university, Dr. Jude Kenechukwu Ede, distinguished members of the Governing Council of the University of Nigeria, of course, the National President of University of Nigeria Alumni Association, Saben Okoronkwo, our distinguished guests in today's occasion, Alhaji Dr. Mohammed Indimi, OFR, visiting Vice Chancellors, the Vice Chancellor, University of Maiduguri, Professor Shugaba, the Vice Chancellor, Borno State University, Professor Shandebe, and of course, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Enugu State, ably represented by Professor Simeon Otwanya, His Excellency, the Governor of Borno State, ably represented by Alhaji Omar Kandafa, distinguished professors of the University of Nigeria, distinguished members of the entourage of our distinguished guests, I welcome you to today's event. May I take the pleasure to invite for the other proceedings of the event, the registrar of this great university, Dr. Chris Ibokwe, please.
The visitor to the university, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Executive Governor of Enugu State, His Excellency, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, other state governors here present, members of the Federal Executive Council, Your Highnesses, members of Senate, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, lions and lionesses. I have the honor to invite Reverend Father D.E. Ngwoke, Chairman, Nsukka, the Assistant Commission on Interreligious Dialogue and Mission, to stand up and lead us in opening prayers. Reverend Father Dr. Ngwoke.
May we stand, please. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we give you thanks for this beautiful day. Thank you for our university. Thank you for all who think us well. Above all, thank you for this opportunity to honor one of the most distinguished and successful citizens of our country, and thus special convocation. Thank you for bringing our guest and his entourage safely to campus. Thank you for all who have worked behind the scenes to organize this beautiful occasion where excellence and industry is rewarded and acknowledged. We ask you to be with us in this gathering. Bless our thoughts, bless our conversation. Above all, as we worry about our security and the security of lives and property in our country, we ask you to grant us the gift of change of heart. Remove from us hatred and anger and animosity and the predilection to resolve disputes through violence. Rather, let us converse. Let us talk to one another. And in so talking, may we find common ground. May we find peace. May we find justice. Above all, may we honor you. And after serving you faithfully here on earth, may we one day come to the joyful vision of your glory in heaven. Grant this prayer to Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit.
the visitor, Executive Governor of Enugu State, other state governors here present, members of Federal Executive Council, Your Highnesses, members of Senate, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, lions and lionesses. I have the honor to invite the Chancellor, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Enito Babatunde Ogunwusi, Ojaja II, the owner of Ife, to declare the convocation open. The convocation will be declared open by the Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Charles Arinze Igwe, on behalf of the Pro-Chancellor.
I now declare the assembly open as convocation of the University of Nigeria, constituted for the purpose of conferment of degree.
I have the honor and privilege to call upon the multiple award-winning Vice Chancellor, Professor Charles Arinze Igwe, FAS, to address the convocation. The Vice Chancellor, sir.
The visitor to the University of Nigeria, Your Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency the Governor of Enugu State of Nigeria, ably represented by the Secretary to the State Government, His Excellency the Governor of Borno State of Nigeria, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Distinguished Honorable Minister of Education, ably represented, members of Federal Executive Council here present, members of the National and State Legislatures here present, Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission present, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council of the University of Nigeria here present, other members of the University of Nigeria Governing Council, visiting Vice Chancellors here present, the Vice Chancellor of University of Maiduguri is here in person, the Vice Chancellor of Borno State University is here present, Deputy Vice Chancellors and other principal officers of University of Nigeria, my lords, spiritual and temporal, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished awardee, Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indibi, OFR, esteemed guests of the university, members of the University Senate, distinguished academics, and university administrators here present, dear alumni, President of the President Alumni Association of the University of Nigeria, other alumni here present, great lions and lionesses, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the management, Senate, staff, and students of the University of Nigeria, I am delighted to welcome you all to today's convocation. May I gladly acknowledge the presence of the Governor of Enugu State, His Excellency Dr. Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, ably represented, who is a great lion and a proud alumnus of the University of Nigeria. I welcome warmly the representative of the minister and other state governors here present, the Executive Secretary of the NUC. Please join me to welcome the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council and other members of the Governing Council here present. This is the first time you are attending our convocation. As you would expect, I have reserved the warmest welcome for the special guests at today's convocation. The founder and chairman of Oriental Energy Resources Limited, Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi. I also welcome members of his family, friends, and partners, and staff of the Oriental Energy Resources Limited, who have so kindly accompanied him on this memorable trip to Nsukka. When I asked him during our conversation at the office, he told me that this is the first time he is coming to Nsukka, that he has been to Enugu State, but for many years ago. I note with pride that today's convocation is a special one and is in honor of a truly distinguished Nigerian, Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi, OFR. This special convocation of the university has been convened for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honorary causa, on Dr. Indimi. The special convocation became necessary because the awardee could not attend the 49th regular convocation, which held on June 12, 2021, to receive the degree. This was due to travel restrictions imposed across the world due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I am therefore pleased that he is able to receive his degree today. I know Dr. Ndimi is not new to awards of this type. Having received several other doctorate degrees from institutions across the world, I believe, however, that today's award is remarkable to both the university and the recipient. First, our university was founded by a nationalist, the Right Honorable Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, who challenged us to seek and reward uncommon achievements, such as the type Dr. Ndimi has recorded, not just as an entrepreneur, but as a philanthropist. As an entrepreneur, Dr. Ndimi is reputed to have, through sheer ingenuity and hard work, founded and successfully run a number of businesses. The most remarkable of these is the Oriental Energy Resources Limited, which he nurtured from the cradle to become a reputable player in the global oil and gas space. As a philanthropist, Dr. Ndimi has touched the lives of thousands of people, especially families who had been displaced by the insurgents in northeastern Nigeria. These efforts of his to restore the dignity, pride, and hope of displaced families is synonymous with the motto of our university, which is to restore the dignity of man. Dr. Indimi is also reputed to have made huge investments in the improvement of infrastructural facilities in educational institutions across the country. Dr. Indimi is known to celebrate the nationality as well as the uniqueness and diversity inherent in the culture and traditions of the various ethnicities in the country. I think it would matter to him that this award has come from the first indigenous university, one founded on the eve of the independence of the country, and one situated across River Benue. By today's conferment, Dr. Indimi has joined the distinguished family of lions and lionesses, as we are called. I am hopeful that today's award will mark the beginning of a long and mutually rewarding relationship between our university, Dr. Ndimi, and the staff and partners of Oriental Energy Resources Limited. Finally, I congratulate Dr. Ndimi for today's award and wish all our guests an exciting stay at the University of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
I now call upon the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the University Governing Council, High Chief Ikechi Emenike, to address the convocation.
The Bishop of the University, the Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellencies, State Governors here present, members of the Federal Executive Council here present, members of the national and state legislatures here present, the Honorable Minister of Education, Executive Secretary, National University Commissions of Nigeria, the Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, Vice Chancellor of the University of Maiduguri, Vice Chancellor of Borno State University, members of the University Governing Council, my colleagues, Deputy Vice Chancellors and Principal Officers of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka, my lords, spiritual and temporal, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished our D, Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi, OFR, esteemed guests of the university, members of the University Senate, distinguished academic and administrative staff, President of the Alumni Association, distinguished members of the University of Nigeria, great lions and lionesses, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Governing Council of the University of Nigeria, I welcome all our guests to today's event. I'm truly pleased to be in your midst on this occasion of a special convocation in honor of one of the illustrious sons of Nigeria and a true citizen of the world, Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi, OFR. Today's our D is a Nigerian whose work of philanthropy knows no boundaries. And he also has risen from a very humble beginning to a globally renowned entrepreneur. He is truly deserving of this and many other recognitions he has received across the world. I'm personally delighted that today's award is coming to him from Nigeria's premier university, and in fact, Africa's premier university, This university also represents the greatest symbol of the can-do spirit of the entire former eastern region of Nigeria. It was established on the eve of Nigeria's independence, and it is the pride of the people of the East, the pride of the people of Nigeria, and the pride of West Africa and the African continent. Certainly, this award would not have come at a better time than now, when we are called upon to preserve the unity of our dear country, Nigeria. 2 weeks ago, we were here to celebrate the 61st Founders Day anniversary of the University of Nigeria. The event served as a good reminder of the vision of a very unique generation of Nigerians who fought for independence of our great country. As the current custodians of the vision, we have a duty to ensure that our country grows from strength to strength. Therefore, I salute the university management and the Senate for identifying Alhaji Indimi as a man truly deserving of this prestigious and highly coveted honorary doctorate degree of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. It has always been my conviction that honor should be given to whom it is due. On behalf of my colleagues, members of the Governing Council of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka, I congratulate the awardee and sincerely welcome him as full member of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka family. He's therefore one of the lions and lionesses. You are welcome, Your Excellency. Finally, as a Ozi lion, I wish to bring to the attention of our esteemed partner, Dr. Indimi, that the vision of the founding fathers was to make this institution the Harvard University of Africa. What is more, a prophecy some years later to confirm the vision. Those of us, including Dr. Alhaji Indimi, the awardee, who are currently custodians of this torch of enlightenment, have a duty to contribute to the realization of the vision of a world-class university. It is in this regard that the current governing council established a multi-million naira endowment fund. We pray that the awardee, his friends, his associates will be part of this great effort. Once again, I welcome you, sir, and wish you a good experience at this special convocation ceremony. God bless you. God bless the University of Nigeria in Nsukka, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much. And you.
Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highnesses, my lords, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor, most respectfully, to invite the Honorable Chancellor, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Enito Babatunde Ogunwusi, Ojaja II, the Revered Ooni of Ife, to address the convocation. The Ooni is ably represented by Professor Jalil. Professor Jalil, you are welcome to the podium.
The visitor to the university, Your Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Honorable Minister of Education, Your Excellencies, State Governors here present, particularly the Secretary to the State Government, Enugu State, representing our own Governor of Enugu State, members of the Federal Executive Council here present, members of the National and State Legislatures here present, Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, the Pro-Chancellor, the University of Nigeria, and the members of the Governing Council here present, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, members of the university, the Vice Chancellor of other university here present, particularly the Vice Chancellor of the University of Maiduguri and the Vice Chancellor of Borno State University, the Deputy Vice Chancellors and the Principal Officers of the university, my lords, spiritual and temporal, Your Royal Highnesses, our own dear father, the award honoree of today, Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi, OFR, his family members, ably led by my brothers, Ibrahim and Mustafa, highly esteemed members of Oriental Energy Resources Limited and other conglomerates of his, esteemed members of the University Senate, esteemed guests of the university, distinguished academic and administrative staff, dear alumni of the University of Nigeria, led by the president, great lions and lionesses. You are not roaring, great lion and lionesses, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go into the speech, I was particularly glad that while the Vice Chancellor was talking, they all made a call to me, and I felt more comfortable because I was thinking, how will I read the Oni speech? I'm not the Chancellor, but he said I should come and stand in. So he called me, and I was happy that he is here in spirit. I'm happy to welcome you all warmly to this remarkable event of the convocation of our university. I note with pride that today's convocation is a special one and is in honor of a truly distinguished, detribalized, a global citizen, a Nigerian of repute, Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi, OFR. I'm aware this special convocation became necessary because the awardee was unable to attend the 49th regular convocation, which held on June 12, 2021. I'm pleased, therefore, that the university is able to organize a special ceremony for the conferment of the honorary doctorate degree to a truly deserving recipient in person of Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi, OFR. The purpose of an honorary doctorate degree such as this is to recognize and honor citizens of the world who have, through their imagination and actions, met the highest levels of accomplishments. Such recognitions are very important for an institution like the University of Nigeria, which was founded in the pursuit of excellence. Therefore, I congratulate the awardee for today's recognition, which is coming from no less a university than a university that bears the name Nigeria, University of Nigeria, the first indigenous university in this country. I salute all those who have attended today's ceremony At a time when it is increasingly difficult to travel across the country, I'm positive that happier days are ahead because the efforts of the federal government to address the challenges of insurgency and banditry are yielding the desired results. It is remarkable that the University of Nigeria was founded by the Right Honorable Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the great Zik of Africa, who was also one of the strongest advocates and architects of a united Nigeria. In my final words, therefore, I would like to encourage us to stay optimistic and to not give up on the United Nigerian project. Ladies and gentlemen, I say thank you and God bless us.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the high point of today's event, the conferment of honorary doctorate, honorary degree. Honorable Chancellor, the Senate of the University of Nigeria has resolved that honorary degree be conferred on the worthy person whose name is set out here. He is Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi OFR, founder and chairman, Oriental Energy Resources Limited. I therefore call upon the University Orator, Dr. Ikenna Onwebuna, to present the graduate for the degree of honoris causa. I therefore, with utmost humility, invite Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi to stand out for the citation and honor.
Visitor to the University of Nigeria, Your Excellencies, Executive Governors, the Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, the Pro-Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor, please permit me to rest on protocol already established to present to this August gathering the honorary doctorate degree awardee, Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi, Officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our foremost entrepreneur and relentless philanthropist. I thought this should excite you. Dr. Indimi was born on August 12, 1947, into a devoted Muslim family in Maiduguri, Borno State, Nigeria. He received no formal education, but grew up attending the traditional Quranic schools in Maiduguri. Today, Alhaji Indimi speaks several languages. In addition to other businesses which he started, Dr. Indimi is the founder and chairman of Oriental Energy Resources Limited, an oil exploration and production company which he founded in 1990. Alhaji Indimi, in addition to sitting snugly on the zenith of the oil and gas sector, also sits on the boards of several private companies with businesses spanning through all the facets of the economy, including Jaiz Bank. Alhaji Dr. Indemi is a recipient of the National Honor of the Order of the Federal Republic, OFR, as well as a recipient of the honorary doctorate degrees from several top universities in Nigeria, the United States of America, and Ireland. Through his foundation, the Muhammadu Indemi Foundation, MFI, Alhaji Dr. Indemi has continued to sponsor the education of countless young Nigerians and also helps to improve the state of infrastructure in Nigerian universities. In addition, he has been at the forefront of the efforts to provide succor to families displaced by the Boko Haram insurgency in northeast Nigeria. As part of the campaign tagged "A Child is a Child no matter what," the MIF offers food, housing, cash, and health interventions in support of children caught in poverty, hunger, exploitation, and violence around the globe. So far, over 50,000 children have benefited from this scheme. Alhaji Dr. Indemi, sir, because you convincingly prove yourself an entrepreneur extraordinaire, a dependable navigator in the oil and gas sector, a versatile manager of men and means, a tireless innovator, a relentless industrialist, a compassionate philanthropist, and an exceptional business administrator. The regents of the University of Nigeria, upon the recommendation of Senate, have unanimously agreed to confer upon you the honorary degree of the university. Honorable Chancellor, sir, represented by the Vice Chancellor, I now call on you to confer on Muhammadu Indemi the degree of Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa of the University of Nigeria.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor, I confer on you the honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration, DBA, honorary causa of the University of Nigeria.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the awardee can now have photograph with the governors and his associates and friends who are here with him. Some of these pictures can be taken here or down there. Thank you very much. Yes, it's better you step out here and take pictures with your very close associates who came here with you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, music. Let the university band give us music. Music, please. Music department. You can also sing the hymn which you practiced. Please, the hymn, please. We missed it out. Go on with the hymn. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, lions and lionesses, it is my privilege to invite Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi to give a response. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is not a speech day. Can I say it's a epoch-making day? I'm really happy to be in this #1 university in Nigeria. You know, when this university was born, I was just a little bit over 10 years. But I was praying one day I will be there because this is where the Zik of Africa belongs. And I'm happy to be here. I've been to so many universities, but this one is a special one. So I am congratulating myself. because I didn't expect it and I got it. And so many friends of mine, how come, whom do you know there? I never been here. I don't know anybody here. But I'm happy to be here today and to accept this doctorate degree. And I cannot say looking forward to another one, but I'm looking forward to work with the university members to move this university forward. Thank you and God bless you.
Wesunanka idimi Alatie Asano dazua Alatie Wesunanka idimi Alatie Asano dazua Alatie Wesunanka
Alaji Indi Sanudazua.
Alatie
When I guess what?
Wesunanka indimi.
Your Excellencies, permit me at this point to invite the indefatigable chairman of Senior Ceremonials Committee, Professor Bennett Wanguma, to come up and give the vote of thanks. Professor Wanguma.
Thank you. His Excellencies, distinguished guests of the University of Nigeria, great lions and lionesses, other protocols duly observed. As we can imagine, it takes a lot of work by men and women who usually are called upon to put in the extra hours of work and to make personal sacrifices to deliver the convocation ceremony of the University of Nigeria. And when it's a special convocation, these men and women are called upon to put in extra special efforts. Well, some of these men and women are members of the Senior Ceremonials Committee who are duty-bound to work to get the program run. Many are volunteers who simply offer to help. As the saying goes, the convocation wouldn't be possible without them. And thus, I have an endless list of persons to whom I owe tons of gratitude. First and foremost, I'm indebted to the Vice Chancellor and the management of the University of Nigeria for kindly funding all the activities of the committee and for providing the other forms of support needed to deliver on the special convocation mandate. I'm also thankful to staff and several other units of the university, from the works department to the security department, from the bursary to the printing press, who continue to support our activities and who made this convocation possible today. I also want to make a personal show of the gratitude that I owe the distinguished guest, today's awardee, who invited me to Maiduguri as a leader of a university delegation. I had the privilege of being hosted by Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Dimi for 3 days in his personal. He gave me a tour of Maiduguri, starting from the University of Maiduguri to the Borno State University, where he is the chancellor. And believe me, he subjected me to the kind of hospitality you find only in diplomatic circles. And if I have the time, Chairman, he also invited me to lunch with him. And when I showed up on his dining table, I was going to go for rice. And he said to me, "Professor, did you see what I am eating?"
I looked and said, sir, that is Gary you're eating. He said, look at this one. I said, sir, that's obono soup. He said, yes, that's my favorite. And he told me that Gary and obono soup had been his favorite since he was a young man in Kano, growing up in Kano State. And he also added, so I hope I'm not saying too much. He also added that whenever he's outside the country, that is the only meal he misses. My final gratitude goes to our numerous guests, including the alumni and friends of the university, who have by their presence here today added both color and candor to our special convocation. May you all find great favors in your moments of need, and may you all have a pleasant experience and a very safe journey back to your homes, into the arms of your loved ones. Thank you all so very much. Thank you.
The Honorable Chancellor, sir, the Pro-Chancellor of the University, High Chief Ikechi Emenike, the Vice Chancellor. It is very clear that the university is very happy that we have this crop of personalities here today. We are so happy that the awardee was able to be here with us. At the other end, Borno State is also very happy that we are having this marriage today. The governor of Enugu State is here, personified in the person of the secretary to the state government, Professor Simon Otuanya. Professor Otuanya is the son of the soil. So everybody is happy. And we have given our own vote of thanks. But Borno State wants to give their own vote of thanks. So each of us, we are thanking each other. May I at this juncture invite the Deputy Governor of Borno State to come and give his vote of thanks. You're welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, let me stand on the existing, already established protocol. I stand here on behalf of my boss, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Engineer Babagana Umar Zulu, who could have loved to be here himself, but he decided to send me because he went to Abuja for an official engagement. We want to say a honor done to Alhaji Indimi, it's a honor done to Borno State. Because a lot of speakers here have said good things about him and some of his qualities, you know, as a philanthropist, as a father, a man that his generosity has no boundary. Everybody knows that Alhaji has received a lot of awards across the world, but we felt this one is a special award. You know, ordinarily, if you call somebody from Borno State and say, come to Nsukka, we are going to give you the University of Nsukka free, you will not come. Nowadays, I'm speaking the truth now. But with all what you have been experiencing, the insecurity, even on our side, and what is currently happening in the Southeast too, but we felt this is an honor that we can't miss it this time around. So we have to want to use this opportunity to thank all the members of Nsukka, University of Nsukka family, for finding our father worthy of this honorary degree. We say thank you, and we want to wish all those who have come from far and near a journey in mercy back to your destinations. Thank you so much.
closing. Now, His Excellency, His Excellencies, or Your Excellencies, because there are many of you here today, the Chancellor ably represented, the distinguished Council Chairman and Pro-Chancellor. I have the honor again to present this to our recent lion. This is this is purely made here at the University of Nigeria. So I will present this to you that you keep this at a very strategic position in your study. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations. Let's turn it. May I, at this point, invite the visiting vice chancellors in turn to come and speak to us. First, the vice chancellor, University of Maiduguri. And thereafter, the vice chancellor, Borno State University.
Your Excellencies, the Executive Governor of Enugu State and that of Borno State, the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. We are happy to be part of this event today. The University of Maiduguri family happily felicitates with Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Indimi, but more so that this award is being given to him by the first university in Nigeria, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. About 2 months ago, or thereabout, we came together with the University of Nigeria and Nsukka to celebrate one of our own, our former Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Abubakar Njodi. And at that celebration in Abuja, we came into even a closer partnership with the University of Nigeria and Nsukka. Today, another event has brought us together. And we are happy that University of Maiduguri in Borno State and the University of Nigeria and Nsukka here in Enugu State have come together to continue to work together and to even celebrate together. Today, we are celebrating an elder statesman, Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Indimi, someone whom we have been told did not have the opportunity of going through a formal education. but then destiny hasn't made it possible for him to become someone very highly recognized, not only in Nigeria, but also across the globe. This elder statesman is so very dear to the University of Maiduguri. And by what we have seen today, is also so dear to the University of Nigeria and Nsukka. With these few remarks, I want to assure all of us here gathered that we as a university in Maiduguri and you here as a university in Nsukka will work together as one family, the family of Maiduguri and Nsukka, to continue to bring out the best that we can amongst us. And we continue to celebrate people like Dr. Muhammad Indimi for the fact that this is someone who is completely detribalized. His philanthropy knows no bounds. He does not limit it to only his own locality. You might have heard of what he has also done to other people in other countries. We are very happy and pleased to be associated with this elder statesman, someone who has contributed a lot for the development of this country. May I inform you that at the current moment, he is constructing, which has also, is at such an advanced stage, a center for distance learning at the University of Maiduguri, worth billions of naira, multi-billion naira project. But not only that, he is also constructing an international conference center at the university. These are the kind of philanthropic activities that this elder statesman has been involved in, and he has also touched the lives of the internally displaced persons in Borno State. But I also recall that sometimes back, about 2 years or 3 years ago, we were in University of Uyo, where he was also recognized there and awarded a doctorate degree. So we are happy to be associated with this elder statesman, just like our senior brother university or senior sister university, University of Nigeria Nsukka. The University of Nigeria Nsukka was established in 1960 and University of Maiduguri came up in 1975. But all the same, we share so many things in common. So we bring good tidings for you from Maiduguri. We greet you in a very special way. And please, whenever there is anything happening in Nsukka, just give us a call and you will see us here. Thank you very much. I wish every one of us a safe return back to our various destinations. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Chancellor, sir, permit me to invite the Borno State, Vice Chancellor of Borno State University to give a very brief remarks. Yes, your goodwill message, sir. You're welcome.
The Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, the Pro-Chancellor, let me stand on the existing protocol. On behalf of Borno State University Council, management, Senate, staff and students, I wish to felicitate with the University of Nigeria for conferring on our father, our elder statesman, the honorary doctorate degree, honorary causa on Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi OAFR, a philanthropist, a person par excellence, a person who contributes to the growth of education in general, not only in Borno State or nationally, but he contributes to the growth of education globally. Dr. Indimi also contributes as educated a society like United States. He still contributes to the growth of education in the United States. We are much delighted that he is the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Borno State University Governing Council. And he has contributed a lot in trying to shape the university. Much of his contributions people see as tilted towards tertiary education, but if you quantify, he has a lot of contribution in the education of less privileged, downtrodden children who barely eat twice a day. Not only in Borno State, but as far as Akwa Ibom. To see that these children go to school, they get the highest level of education in the country. So we are praying for him to continue to support education in Nigeria. Education in Nigeria is one sector that needs a lot of attention. And if we have just 10 of Dr. Indimis in this country, ASU could not be thinking of going on strikes. Once again, we came to support Dr. Indimi, and I know with him, we will partner with University of Nigeria to see that our young emerging university fast track and rub shoulders with UNN. If we sit down on the same table and share your experience, in other words, we are fast tracking all the challenges that you face all these years to come to the same table. So we wish, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, whenever I come knocking, give me just 5 minutes in your office to discuss about your challenges so that we can go and fast track those challenges in our university. I want to appreciate our amiable executive governor, Professor Babagana Omar Azulum, ably represented by his deputy, Honorable Usman Omar Kadafur. He's a young, vibrant, energetic deputy governor. He is always in support of our university. I have to mention it here that he is among the pillars that made that university look like an American or European university. If you go to that university, you will not believe that it is the state generation state universities. You will think that it is a university that was transplanted from somewhere else and implanted in Maiduguri. So once again, Your Excellency, sir, we are very grateful for that. I make it upon myself that wherever I find myself, I have to eulogize them so that I get more support to my university. Yes, sir. So once again, sir, I wish University of Nigeria Nsukka many more successes, many more achievements, and I want the tenure of the Vice Chancellor to be a memorable one. You have considered Borno State and one of us. And so one day we are going to invite you to Borno State University to go and see that state university, and then offer valuable and constructive advices so that we can always come and say that where University of Nigeria stands, will rush and stand so that nobody will drive and say, look, go away, where first generation universities are standing, you cannot stand. So once again, thank you, sir. God bless UNN, God bless Borno State, God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Chancellor, sir, permit me to invite Dr. Abdul Muminu Issa, the Imam, University of Nigeria Central Mosque, to lead us in closing prayers. Dr. Issa, may we rise for closing prayers and thereafter National Anthem.
Let us pray. We thank you, God Almighty, for bringing us to the end of this program. As we leave here for other destinations, we know that we'll still be in your presence. Guide us and protect us. Protect the country, help our university, help our Vice Chancellor, lead our guests back to their destination safely, and keep us in University of Nigeria in your presence so that everything that we do will be to the restoration of the glory of man. In God's mighty name I pray.
The National Anthem.
O God of creation, director of gods, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know. In love and honesty to grow and live in just and true. Great lofty heights obtain to build a nation. Peace and justice
Please keep standing. Recession is in reverse order. Recession in reverse order. Keep standing wherever you are. Keep standing wherever you are.